So, to get the diploma, what is needed is a GPA of 2, so, whereas earlier it was like you have to pass all courses. So, if you get a B in one, if you it will compensate to a D in another course unit. So, but then what we will measure is overall you have achieved the required score to proceed. Now, to proceed itself, earlier it was 6 passes is sufficient to proceed, whereas with the new changes the GPA value is what we will look at, which is 1.5 is adequate to proceed. So, once this new system is introduced, we will be doing a grade conversion for the existing students. So, they also will benefit as a result.
Would you like to say anything more about the GPA system or the classes?
Yeah. Now, mention about proceeding to the next year 1.5 GPA, but for the to get the diploma and the higher diploma, in addition to the GPA of 2, you have to do the learning management assessments, which Dr. Hewagamage will explain later on, which is the same as what it was earlier. Earlier also you need to do the LMS plus pass the exam modules. So, the exam courses we have structured in a form of compulsory and optional, similar to how it was earlier, but now the compulsory means the compulsory to select the course, but it is not necessary that you have to have a minimum C grade. If you get the GPA, you can still proceed. Now, with respect to the entire degree is concerned, now you need to do 90 credits altogether, which is 30 credits per year. So, when you have 8 courses, each of credit value 4, that means you are anyway taking 32 credits for a year, and so based on the number of credits you take, the overall GPA would be calculated. So, to get the degree, you need just the GPA 2, but as the project is a compulsory course unit, you need to have a minimum the C grade for the project, and then if you are aiming further for classes, you need the project grade of B and above. For first class it is A, and then for first classes, second uppers, we have defined GPA values.
I am sure the students will be looking at our website for some of those details, but would you be able to tell some of the major changes in the curriculum in the first and second semesters,
Yeah.
which I am sure the students will be eager to know?
Yeah. The student, once they register, they are given a handbook which will have all these details as well, and with respect to the courses, we have reshuffled some of the courses which module we are offering, and we have targeted the courses that are needed for a beginner. For example, as a computer application assistant, if somebody is born to take employment or to exit after semester 1, the ideal set of courses they should have done has been put together. So, the semester 1 courses we have combined in that manner. So, the essential courses is to know about the information technology, where to apply, and that was not focused properly in the earlier curriculum. So, we have introduced a new course to cover that aspect, and then the computer system, which introduces the computer components, the software and things, we have brought forward because it is needed at the early stages. And then the PC application, which was earlier there, you will be still learning that. And then we have also included the web, internet and the World Wide Web to the first semester, because now it has become a part that is needed for everybody's day-to-day activities. So, the core things needed for any individual as a moving into IT is put to one together as semester 1, and then the diploma we are targeting as a trainee programmer. So, for them what they should know the necessary programming and other subjects are introduced, and subsequently they will be targeting to a software engineer when they graduate.
Thank you very much. We also urge listeners to go and visit our website www.bit.lk. At this point, I think I'd like to ask Mrs. Gamage, what if there are some students out there who think, have I missed the bus, is it too late, or can they still do something about registering this year?
Actually, we have advertised for a repeat selection test now, which will be held on the 30th of September. As you said, it is really targeting these students who were concentrating on their A-levels at the time we had the regular repeat selection, which was in June. So this will give them a chance to apply if they are interested. And this advertisement appeared on the Sunday Observer of 17/9 on page 39, and also it is in our website, which they can look at, that is www.bit.lk. Selection test fee is the same as previously, 500 rupees. And those who really applied for the previous selection test and those who missed it, I mean they were absent or maybe some of them failed, even they can reapply for the selection test and sit again if they are interested. So all these application forms and payment vouchers are all in the BIT website. If you go to the home page, there will be a link there, and you can download them and fill the application forms and all that. But there is a deadline. These duly filled application forms must be really not posted. That is very important because there's hardly any time. They can be downloaded and filled and handed over to the External Degrees Center of the UCSC. And they, in turn, they will have to collect the admission card also from the External Degrees Center before the 28th of September. We will not be posting these admission cards. And there is another matter that I would like to announce at this point, because the A-level results have not been released yet. And quite a lot of students sat for the selection test held on June 25th, pending their results. And the last date that we can allow them to register is the 30th of September. So if they get the results now, between now and 30th of September, they should really call us. The telephone numbers are given here, 4720-511 up to 3. And as soon as you get your results, please call us. We will let you know what action you should take. This will depend on, of course, when the results will be released.
Thank you, Mrs. Gamage. Now we will move on a little bit to some of the new things we are trying to introduce with the BIT or the whole eBIT initiative, and to tell us about that we have here Dr. Heva Gamage, who is the head of the e-learning center at the UCSC. Can you tell us something about how the e-learning center is helping the BIT program?
Yeah, e-learning is not a new thing for the BIT program. Actually, it is the first degree program in Sri Lanka which start using e-learning, and it started in somewhere around 2003. But we used the e-learning for some sort of a limited set of activities, especially to get the students in the assignment submission and doing quizzes. But starting from this academic year, we are planning to provide more facilities for the students.